Hey, what's up everybody? It's Richie here, and we are back with another showcase because Minecraft 1.11, the exploration update, has just launched. And the first addition in this cool new update is 2 new villagers, the cartographer, who we'll get to in a second, and this villager who is called the Nimwit. He is green-robed, he only has 1 trade, but at the moment, he seems to be bugged because I can't open his inventory at all. So hopefully that gets patched in the future. Now, the cartographer, as his name suggests, trades things related to maps, most notably the Ocean Explorer map and the Woodland Explorer map. And these will essentially just give you maps to the new Woodland Temple in the world and the old Ocean Temple that already existed. And you can see we're kind of off the map right now, but as we steer onto it, it will start to fill in, and eventually, once we go toward the Ocean Temple we're looking for, which should be basically right in front of us by now, it will just let us know that it's right there. So if we look down, we have successfully gotten to an Ocean Temple thanks to a map this cartographer gave us. Let's fly back really quick. And the Woodland Explorer map does the same thing, except the Woodland Temples are very, very rare. Like I said before, they're a new addition, and they're so rare that their average distance from spawn is 5,000 blocks. So this is not something you're ever going to find easily. In fact, the one on our world is 16,000 blocks in each direction away, so the only way to get to it, really, is to teleport there. But once you get to it, you'll realize why these things are so rare, because they are gigantic and awesome. Basically, it's just this massive mansion that is bigger than any structure I've really ever seen in Minecraft. It has tons and tons of room, and is home to these new mobs called illagers. Now, surprisingly, while that mansion is cool, there really isn't any loot of value there, meaning the 2 coolest things you can find there are the mobs themselves. The Vindicator, who is basically your regular axe-wielding madman, and the Evoker, who uses magic to kill things. And this guy's magic is crazy. He summons things called vexes and these traps that come up out of the ground and are utterly and amazingly terrifying. And this guy is basically just a mini boss. If we go into survival right here, you'll see he kills us really quickly, but we'll also get to see what his drop, the Totem of Undying, does. If we die right here really quickly, did you just see what happened? I know that's kind of hard to see because we just died, but oh my gosh, just go through that again really quickly. This is an object, and it's very rare. It only drops when you kill an evoker that actually prevents death. If we go into survival here really quick and fall, we just come back to life. It will effectively break the totem and prevent death once. And that is just so incredibly awesome and makes it really worth it if you're looking to find something cool in very late game in Minecraft. Now, while this Totem of Undying is really cool, it does have some pretty serious limitations. First of all, it has to be in your hand or offhand in order to use it. And second of all, when you use it, it is gone forever. And that shouldn't seem like a problem because the 2 mobs in the Woodland Temple have a chance of dropping them. But no, it is a problem because the Vindicator and Evoker, the 2 illagers, oh my gosh, there are so many names in this update, and they're all weird, and I can't keep them in my head. Those mobs only spawn once. When you generate the temple, they'll be there, and once they're gone forever. So these Totems of Undying are going to be really, really rare. It's not like you can farm them. Now, the next few changes that have been made to the game, while not major, are respectively the coolest and cutest changes we've had in Minecraft for a while. First of all, the addition of the Shulker Box, a really, really awesome item that essentially works like a backpack. Basically, when you kill a shulker, you get a shulker shell. You can use those to craft and dye your very own shulker box. And if we break this baby really fast, you can see that it still has the items in it that it had before. Essentially, it works as a backpack. So you can just keep this in your inventory, jump around, have your fun, plop it down, and you have an entire chest of storage, meaning you could store a ridiculous amount of items in your inventory without really breaking a sweat. Now, of course, these are very rare. Shulkers are very rare and hard to kill, but still, the amount of fun you can have with these things. You're never going to need to use minecarts or anything to carry stuff around again. And it is going to be hard work getting and crafting these for the first time. But once you get them, you will never have storage problems in Minecraft ever again. Now, so far, we've seen that Minecraft 1.11 has a ton of cool stuff in it. But I think this one completely takes the cake. Ladies and gentlemen, I introduce you to llamas. Llamas in Minecraft that are completely awesome. Now, unlike horses, while you can ride them, these guys can't be saddled or controlled, which seems like it sucks at first, but once I show you what you can do with them, you're going to like them a lot more. Now, first of all, we can decorate these guys with carpets, as I've already done with this one, and put chests on the side of them, which will give them a random amount of storage between 3 and 15 slots. And I'm assuming, like horses, they can be bred for whatever amount of storage or speed or health that you want. And here's the cool bit. When you tether one llama, all the llamas come running. And essentially, they're programmed to form a llama caravan. I'm not kidding about this. A llama caravan of up to 10 llamas, and they're just all gonna follow you around in a giant, awesome, llama-licious line. It is amazing. Just like the sight of 10 llamas lined up perfectly makes this update completely worth it. And while those are all the major updates in Minecraft now, there are just two things I want to cover before we go. The first is a new command and rule in the game that essentially makes it so you can't stack too many mobs together. Now, as most of you know, you can basically just shove an infinite amount of any mob you want inside of a block. And this is problematic because it can create massive lag. So, as of this update, if you have more than 24 mobs pressing against each other, they keep taking damage until one of them dies. And while this is a little sad for, say, automatic chicken farms that rely on tons and tons of mobs being smashed together, I totally understand where the game developers are coming from, because that can add to a ton of lag. And you know what? If I want a chicken farm with 100 mobs in it, I can just split it into 4 parts. And the very, very last thing I'm going to cover in this video is the /locate command, a brand new command that will basically just tell you the coordinates of the nearest randomly generated structure that you want. So let's say we want to find us one of those brand new mansions, then bada bing, bada boom, we have the coordinates for our woodland mansion right here. And you can basically use this to find all structures. But unfortunately, guys, that's just about all the time I have for today. I'm sorry if I was a little bit off in this video. I have not been having a great couple of days, and this took a little while to record. But thank you so much for watching this video. Thank you so much for going out there and supporting me. We've recently just passed 460 subscribers, and I really want to thank you guys so much for making this little channel possible and really making my day with your nice comments and likes and just all that stuff. You guys are great. So if you did like this video, please make sure to hit that like button and hit subscribe if you haven't already. But until the next time, guys, this has been Richie, and I'm out. I'll see ya.